welcome back to Italy. It's been suggested in a few comments that maybe I don't do enough on the house or show enough on the house. I've actually got hours and hours of footage. So what I'll do with the magic of YouTube, I'll show you what I think I can get done in 20 magical YouTube minutes. See if you like that one. Less talking? Maybe less talking. All right, 20 minutes, go. At the end of this one, if you've ever wondered what one of these houses in a hilltop town in Italy looks like on the inside, I'll show you. You've been invited into one of the old houses in Corinaldo, so it's absolutely amazing, and the history of it. So I'll put that on at the end. All right.
It's been harder than I thought. This is fiddly because nothing's square and none of the dimensions are the same, so everything's an individual cut, which takes ages. But the windows looking good, isn't it? I'm really pleased with this. I sent a picture to my daughter earlier because bless her, she started work. First job. Love you, lady. And she's working hard, she's got a load of college work, and you know, it's hard, isn't it? So I said, look, here's the window you fitted. I haven't had a reply yet, but I'm seeing her tomorrow. Okay, all good. So my daughter just replied, she's really pleased. Isn't that nice? I couldn't have done it without her. See, that window weighed 1.5 tons. It's late, I'm starting to make some cutting mistakes, so I'm a bit tired. So I think I'll put some food on and have an early night and go again tomorrow. This top beam here is the problem I've got is, oddly, the beam that end, it looks about, I don't know. Yeah, so what I was saying, at least 10 millimeters. The problem I've got up there is the beam this one end is slightly wider than the other end, and it's quite hard to get up and in underneath it, so there's gaps anyway. I have to cover it with beading, but the main thing is, what I've realised aesthetically, it's important for all the wood to be parallel to each other, either side of the beams. That's more important, because I did follow the one line of the beam and this side then wasn't in line with that side and it really stuck out, so I took it down and did it again. What a bugger's muddle that is. That's a job, I can tell you, to do on your own. Working head height, stretching, I felt it the last few days. I need to, I tell you what, 50, things change, don't they? Things do change. Now's the task of going around and filling all the little holes. So I'm going to do a first fill, and then I think what I'll do, I'll paint it all, because it's going to need a couple of coats, and I think when you paint it all and then you put light across it, you see how rubbish it looks, and then you go back and fill it all again and do the second coat and so on. Quite enjoy this part, if I'm honest. This is quite relaxing, isn't it? Just a little part. Make some paste out of the same plaster stuff. Music on in the background, and off you go. Need to get some wood filler, beading. Yep. Looking good. The lighting's hard to show you. Once that really dries, it'll need a nice bit of sanding, and then I'll probably put a coat of paint on it and see what it comes out like. But I think that's going to be good now. I'll caulk the corners and make all that look good, and then by the time I gently sand and shape these edges slightly rounded, I think they'll be nice. It's all about the window, isn't it? It's not about the frame. Lots of work to do after I have 10 minutes break. I should have said. Honestly, this is the life. This is it. Can you just click your fingers and the house be done? Need to pop to the tip again, I think. This is the thing I do. It's on my list to go to the tip. And then I go, I'll go later. And then every time I think, right, I'll go now. Check the time and the tip's closed. I don't know why I do that. Anyway, the tip will open up later this afternoon. But I've got a few other things to do. So I'm out tomorrow morning. I'll go tomorrow morning. Tip run, how exciting. Let's have a quick break. Oh, yeah, that's enough. Thanks for that tip. Whoever sent that, there were loads of you sent that tip actually. Brilliant.
So I'm looking at the colour I've done as I'm working, and I like the difference of colour, but I think the colour that's on there is just a shade too light because the window frame is much darker. So I think it's got to be nearer the window frame than the white. But to be fair, as I'm recording this, the other video has just gone out, and straight away some interior designers have messaged me, and so I've already changed my idea on the back wall, and I'm considering changing my ideas on the beams from what people have sent me. So this is quite, while it's hard to make videos this close to real time when I travel so much, this is the benefit of the questions or the support you give, because I can do things, I can really implement them quickly. And yeah, just rest assured, I do appreciate them. I know some might sound critical, but you know, constructive criticism's fine, isn't it? I don't think there's anybody being horrible or nasty. Take the mick, fine. Yeah, I don't really know everything. Who does know everything? And you know, everyone learned some. Everyone was a beginner one day in their life, weren't they? So yeah, the colour. I can repaint it in the future, can't I? If I get it wrong. The other thing is really hard to show you properly because the room's dark. The lights are coming through the other side. The light I've got on the wall there isn't really bright enough to show you properly. And then it's the colour grading. Depends which camera I'm using. The colours come out so differently, and you're all on different devices, different screens, different resolution. So bear that in mind when you're... just bear that in mind. Right, it's 7 o'clock now, so I think I'll have a little break, have something to eat, and then carry on. So it's been a long day, so I was out early this morning getting stuff, like, you know, to do a food shop and things like that. So I didn't get going on this till about 11 AM, and it's been a day of filling, sanding, as much as I can, and loads of it is working above head height, which, it's hard, isn't it? But it's alright. I put a first coat on just to give me an idea. So as I'm going around filling, I'm just constantly looking at that window to see if the colours are alright or not. Long way to go. I've got loads of trim to do, loads of filling, so I finish in wood. Don't make it all look nice. Yeah, it's alright, I think. It's just hard work. So... see how long I last tonight, eh? Right, it's nearly 10 o'clock. I've had enough of sanding and filling beams. So, glass of wine. Oh, found a nice bottle actually. I think this was, I'm going to say €4 again, maybe €5. And it's bloody good, you know. I'll go and get the bottle in a minute. Anyway, that's got to go. That's definitely not working. The white's nice. The feedback has been good, actually. I've just been reading a lot of the emails and messages. It's so nice, you know, getting these sort of help. And I can see it now, yeah, white. So for a good bit of art. All right, anyway. It's late, let me go and get that bottle of wine. It's empty. I don't know how that happened. I haven't drunk it all tonight, I'm joking. I drank some the other night. So, it's a classic that smells like wine and tastes like wine. It's So it's good, but it's got one of those schmancy labels on it. Oh, the DOC, not the DOCG. The G's a few more euros, I suppose. I reckon this was 470, maybe 460. I tell you what. It's nice enough for me on a Saturday night. Okay, I'm gonna paint that now and then call it a night. In other news, phone goes, great mate, an old mate. Hey, can you get to Cardiff on the 5th? I said, do you know what, I think I can. Got you an Oasis ticket, he said. What a legend. Cheers, pal. That's going to be a great night. He's promised backstage passes and the after party and everything, but maybe he's blagging that one, I don't know. But he knows somebody, he's got these tickets. I don't know who he knows, but I think they're linked to the band, which is pretty cool, isn't it? Anyway, even if that's not true, I'm going to say these are personal tickets from the band given to a close personal friend of mine, and I'm on the guest list. Let's go with that. That's a much better story. It's going to need about 5 coats in it. All right, so all out of paint, but it's good. Happy with the white. The only thing, white shows everything. I've got some more filling to do here, a bit more filling to do up there. I've got the beading to do. I'll do all that tomorrow. Now it's too late to get the tools back out, and I cut my finger again earlier. All right, leaving it there, out of wine. Not gonna open another bottle of wine. No. I'm gonna go to bed and read a book. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Would one more glass hurt? Wouldn't it, would it? One more glass. Saturday night, you know. You only live once and all that, you live in the dream. Is this the dream? DIY on a Saturday night? All right, just to show you, or I'll give you an example of, is this working or not? It's 12 degrees in the main part of the house because it's gone cold again outside. This weather's crazy. In here, t-shirt suntan, look at this. I don't know what the R value of this is, but it's working, it's okay with me. 2 other things. One, some of you said about the sound. I think it's either the room, but I am learning that the other camera, this is the GoPro at the moment, the other camera sound isn't good unless you have the radio mic on. So I assumed if you're close to it, it's going to be okay, but that's not the case. So my apologies, that's a learning curve. And the other thing, for those of you who say, I never finish anything, I can assure you I finish loads of bottles of wine and I'm going to finish this bottle of water. So I do finish things. Just maybe not the way you like it, eh? But you know, these people who do whole house renovation in 30 seconds on TikTok, good luck to them. Good luck to them is what I say.
it at night. I'll finish that and the water. Funny bone. Whoa. Never funny. Never funny. Oh. Oh, this is a real treat today. I've been invited into one of these old townhouses. Lots of history, so the family are here and they've invited me in to show me around. And well, I feel really privileged, to be honest. There's a lot of history here and the house has been in the family for centuries, and I've always wondered what it's like inside these things. So this is a historic hilltop town in Italy, in Marche in Italy. Restoration-wise, this is what you could achieve if you've got the budget. For me personally, it's the small things. There's not many places where you can go and see that, where it's not framed, it's not staged. Museums are amazing, but when a family says, oh look, this is our family history and it's here, it's very personal. This place is amazing.
Isaac Newton discovered the laws of gravity in the very same year the Sforza family moved to Corinaldo.
Welcome to Antica Dimora Sforza. Is my home, the place where all my ancestors lived, and I want to show you 700 of law. As you can see, Muzio Attendolo Sforza in 1379 had two sons, Francesco, who became Duke of Milano, and Alessandro, who became Duke of Pesaro. Ignazio Sforza, the first who lived in this house, because married Cimarelli, and this is street Cimarelli Street.
Wow, okay.
Okay, and then Domenico, Clemente, Tito. Domenico Clemente is my grandfather. Guido Alfonso, my father, and me and my brothers. Me, Alessandra Sforza. And I want to introduce you Aldo, who loves history and will tell you more about this place.
During the First World War, another Sforza died, silver medal, and so on.
And the school in Corinaldo is called Guido degli Sforza.
Wow.
Due to Guido.
How long did it take you to research this?
Quite a few.
My mother did it.
Fantastic.
Yes.
These are considered the most secure and fortified walls in the Regione Marche. Nobody ever succeeded in conquering them.
And was this the tower here where Prince Charles, is that where Prince Charles or King Charles came to paint landscapes? And so the history of the house, your daughter said the animals would come into the bottom of the house, or?
Yeah,
But
there was a donkey there that are staying there.
Okay.
Donkey, and of course rabbits and chicken, I believe. During the last World War, my father-in-law used to hide himself inside this place because the Nazis were wandering around here in Corinaldo trying to get the young people to take them to the war camp in Germany. So he used to hide himself here.
Wow.
Heaven, when you die.
Let's hope.
Well, in the old times you had to buy some of these reliquia, old pieces of bones or hair
Saints.
from saints.
Oh, okay.
Of course, there is a price tag on
Yes.
each one of them.
Dici c'è la
Yeah.
c'è l'H, sono
They are certified.
Yes.
Your trip to heaven is certified.
So another reliquia, certified, 1780, is, I don't know, the velo of Santa Maria Laurenzia.
This is an old store. And what the only mean of heating the house since 100 years ago.
Yes.
This is our bike corner. In the morning, the maids used to open this and take this.
Oh, I've heard this story.
In the old times, there was something
There was not
less
flowers.
romantic than this. But if you are a poet like Leopardi, you write a special poem. But then if you are Chinese, there is a poem about the country, and the Spanish, Garcia Lorca, of course, Pushkin from Russia. They all describe the country. Goethe,
Wow.
or William Shakespeare, under the greenwood tree who loves to lie with me and turn his merry note unto the sweet bird's throat. So the same subject seen from different point of view. Van der Wandel, the best Dutch poet. So
You have a lot of detail. You've gone to so much effort.
depends on the guest we have, we put the poem right for them.
Yeah, you've gone to so much effort on the detail, haven't you? It's amazing. All this was original, you say. Did your daughter say it was silk?
Yes, silk.
Okay, where now?
Upstairs.
Up we go.
Okay. This is the window.
Okay, so this floor.
Original tiles.
So the house was built in the 1600s and everything is restored from original.
But before 1600.
Maybe before, probably 1500. Corinaldo was founded around 400 when the Galli Senoni destroyed Castelleone di Suasa. So people ran away and tried to find a safer place up on a hill, in alto. Run in alto, corri in alto, corri in alto, Corinaldo.
Oh, okay.
A place to put here, to put this.
Put the flag, the Italian flag.
Yes.
So you fly that on special occasions?
Yes, special occasion.
Pulling the rope from here, it allows you to open the main door on the ground floor.
Oh, wow.
So when you hear knocking at the door, you say, "Who is there?" And then you open from here.
The shutters are beautiful, aren't they?
You see, if you feel like having some tortellini, you just give a shout here to Augusta, and she will take the tortellini to you.
The pasta there is amazing, isn't it? Anybody staying here, you come to Italy and you want fresh pasta, and you think, where do you buy it from and get it home? Well, here, you literally get it from there. Can't get any fresher than that. This room is fantastic, eh? So does every room have air conditioning?
Darling, we ran out of bread. Let's make some flour. We put seeds.
Yeah.
And then we make some flour.
So what was this used for?
This to weigh grapes, to see how much wine can you make out of 100 kilos of grapes, I suppose. All my activity, all my films, I produced 4 films, matte films for young children.
Yeah.
I always use the machine. I don't know if they are big things, but they were big for me.
I bet you've got some amazing stories to tell. See, the old methods, they just still work.
Old methods.
Oh, this was the zaino, lo zaino, to go to the war.
Oh, wow.
This young man was sent to the First World War with this box. Unfortunately, the box came back, but he didn't.
Oh, dear.
Guido degli Sforza. The bottom floor.
So are we below street level now? This is, the street level is up there. This is the back.
The back entrance.
Where the bikes can stay.
Yes. The bikes can.
Yes.
So down here was where all the, like you said, the grapes or the...
O grano, come si dice grano?
Grain.
Or the grain would come in from the street
Yes.
and drop in. And what would have been here?
A big
It was a pool.
Pool, yes. A pool for the grain or the grapes.
Okay.
This is very ancient. Maybe 15th century, maybe.
Maybe if Richard help us to get some money, we will rebuild
Rebuild this
the
pool.
pools.
Hey, this crowdfunding works these days. Let's ask. If some people want to invest in that, that'd be a great idea. Okay, so this is all the very secure area. Cameras, security, internet. So if you bring your bikes, I know how expensive those bikes can be. You can bring them in the house and it's all secure. It's not a bad place to start and end your ride, is it? Inside an ancient wall. They'd bring the animal, the horse or the donkey into this room.
Yes.
And they would tie...
This was a sort of a garage for the
A garage for the donkey
donkey.
in the old days, and now a garage for very expensive bikes, yeah?
Yes.
Donkey and a little cart.
Is there a story where there's a tunnel behind the wall that used to be used during the war?
There is a tunnel behind that wall that goes out of the town, yes. My neighbor here, he has the other half of Casa Cimarelli, and I went to his place and he dig the hole and he went into the tunnel. So I said, okay, that's interesting.
Wow. I think this is an interesting piece because I think there are a lot of people all over the world that are into restoration and projects like this, and they like old towns, hilltop towns. So this is a really good example of what could be achieved if they are able to restore, extend the permissions, and buying the house from families. Because, you don't want to sell this.
Because
why would you sell it?
You can always have an old house, or you can visit a house that is 700 years old. But it's difficult to have a 700-year-old house of your family.
It is, yeah. Yeah, I vote to keep it. You keep it forever.
From this pulley.
Yeah.
And open this.
And you're going to restore that, yeah?
Yes. Yes. Visitors come with your dreams, your ideas, your projects, and of course, with your bike.
Perfect. That's amazing. I tell you what, that was a bit special. That was amazing. The family are so nice. They know a lot of the history and they know a lot of people here, so they've offered to take me around town and show me everything one day, which I think would be interesting. So the theatre, the history of the town hall, the steps, all the churches. So save that one for another day though, but I think it's showing this side of it helps to see why I sort of chose here. And you can find this in a lot of places, but also you can't, if you know what I mean. This town's got a lot going for it. And this location, obviously, I think it's great. One other treat, which I hope we can organise. You can imagine the family over the years have owned quite a lot of land around these parts, and there's a very old vineyard that I don't know when it was sold on, but it's still in existence, and that creates some lovely wine, and the vineyard is, the winemaker is nearby. So being cheeky, I said, hey, can we join the dots? Like go and see your vineyard, old vineyard, go to the wine and maybe, taste some of that wine. So we'll sort that out as well. It's little things like this. So you found these during the restoration, and this is an original. I don't want to break it. How do you open it? And look at these corkscrews. All still works. They don't make them like this anymore, do they? It's such a shame.
Leonardo da Vinci invented this one, and this one. No electricity. It works beautifully.
You have some antiques in here.
You want to see some old cutleries?
Some old? Yes.
Oh, wow.
Very dangerous.
Very dangerous, very old. Are these the original keys?
All keys that we found here and there in the house.
Yeah, I think people will love it here. That's amazing things. You don't get this in a normal Airbnb, do you? This is a little bit, this is definitely different. What a place to stay.
Your mother is very welcome.
I told her, yeah, she can't wait.
This is a special cake that was invented in this town some 700 years ago.
Wow.
And what's inside is, I don't know the English for it, it's something in between grapes and wine. So what you have in between in this process, they put it inside with some grated orange skin, is that right? Right.
And nuts.
And they are sweet, but not too sweet.
This reminds me of something we have in Britain for Christmas.
Oh, really?
You can get the orange.
Yes.
It's really
Can you feel
nice.
the orange?
Very good, yeah.
So this house is a place of happiness, joys, and also tragedies, but definitely a house where love took place, and that's why we like to consider this 700 years of love.
That's amazing, yeah. And 700 more
And so on after the renovation.
after the renovation. Okay.